get to it.
Prospect Spotlight. Caden Adams will be our subject, as he was voted into the Southern League All-Star game as a starter for his strong first-half play. So as a prospect, he's looking promising.
Yeah, no doubt. You always want to get your club's attention when you're a prospect. And while I'm sure the kind of numbers he puts up will be the most important thing, having an all-star game or two in the minors can't hurt you. So I'll guess we'll see if it has any impact on the way the organization sees him now.
Okay. Now to the plate, Rich Bourbon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Adams is going to get there. One down. Caden Adams strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Center fielder, Caden Adams.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well, Herbert Ivy will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Adams ranging back, still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Caden Adams is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Caden Adams.
Out in front of it, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Gone. Let's
a solo
see.
shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I...
Caden Adams will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Skied into straightaway right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Caden Adams gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Left field and deep. Mosley going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, make it 2-0 now. He comes through with the clutch 2-out triple there to plate their second run of the ball game.
Edwin Ledford strides forward now with a very important insurance.
This one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Jackson Generals and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Caden Adams will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Eric Garcia will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Adams is right there, 1 down. Rich Bourbon will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. In now, Michael Lorenz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ledford is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Caden Adams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time
Whoa,
for them
what
to
was
climb
that?
back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and deep to left center
gone?
field.
Is that gone?
Mosley
Is that gone?
racing
Is that
back
gone?
to the track, to the wall.
Woo!
Gone!
Out of here.
Half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Carmichael backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Caden Adams steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Caden Adams.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Mosley is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Caden Adams will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run so far. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want...
Edwin Ledford will stand in now. 0-for-2 with a hit by. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And again a throw, runner back safely. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Charlton Carmichael. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is
Am I
pretty
getting no?
ugly
I'm gonna
so
do it.
far.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
Brian Hins will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Johnny Mosley will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Oh God.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he will get there to make the run. Caden Adams gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Adams.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. grounded to short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here, no base hits. Michael Lorenz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all.
Adams is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Game number. William Parrott will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly.
Oh, and he botches it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead
Dang,
as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Caden Adams will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Both outfielders with a long run.
Edwin Ledford will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Ready on 2 ball. He enters play with the average down in the 230s. Lifted in the air to center. Adams will get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he will make it all the way to third now as that. Alejandro Ramos digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Pops this one up. Carmichael settles under it near second, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lorenz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Adams giving. And he makes the catch for the second out. Caden Adams digs in here.
Okay, I can make it up.
First time
I'll make it up.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Caden Adams digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Garcia gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Alejandro Ramos steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Ledford. 1 out. Eric Garcia will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit.
The runner from second crosses the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much... Caden Adams will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is... Caden Adams gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. William Parrott will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. William Parrott is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Lifted out towards straightaway. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Striding into the box, Caden Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Made up.
Rich Bourbon stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Caden Adams will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Mosley racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Made up.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
That great work he'd done on the mound.
Caden Adams will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first.
Nope.
Lorenz is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Alejandro Ramos has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Adams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Oh,
Caden Adams
walk off.
Stands in
Walk
again
off.
Here with 2 home runs already to his
Come
name
on.
in this one.
Come
Hoping
on.
to keep it tied.
Gone.
Lifted in the air out towards
Gone.
left center. Bourbon is in pursuit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game. Mark G takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield will probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Ivy is there to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Excuse me.
Back here with our minor.
Well, after this,
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Caden Adams. During play.
So,
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Richard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brian Washington will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Carmichael is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Caden Adams is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Mark G will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Got him. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. In the dirt here, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Danny Gould will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now. Chase Darno will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Adams is in first. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first. So stepping in, number 44, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Mark G will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spot.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. B.J. Draper will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters.
Your go-ahead. This is down for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it.
Comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Washington will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Walk off.
Caden
Walk off
Adams
in.
brings
Walk
his
off
back
in,
to the
maybe?
plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Adams.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Mark G will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it. Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Chris Taylor comes forward once more. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now the runner's on his way home. Left side. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Did it.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home?
I'll see you next time, guys.
Thorn in their side all game long.